Hello. How the hell are ya? How's it going? Oh, so things have changed since my last Navigating the Void videos. And whoops. Got to be careful not to knock that over again. So, when I last uploaded a Navigating the Void video, the last time I uploaded... Oh, fuck. Okay, I need to stay really still, otherwise I'm going to knock my phone over, and I don't have my tripod, so I'm balancing it on a plant pot. So the last time I uploaded a Navigating the Void video, this channel was called Navigating the Void, or the 30s Void, I can't remember, and it was more of like a solo channel. It's since evolved into a couples channel because we want to post what we're up to, day in the lifestyle stuff, fan conversion stuff, mind, body healing with soul, all in one place, so it's super easy to manage. Yeah, so it's super easy to manage alongside actually living our life and having fun and not being glued to screens all the time. So that's why we don't have like 3 different channels. But I wanted to create this video as like a general little update and sort of tell you my thoughts on the evolution of the idea and just give a little update on how I'm feeling now that I have quit my job and I'm in another country. I'm in France, to be specific. Very beautiful region in the Pyrenees mountain range, and we're staying with Sol's friend Alicio and his family, who are very generous and very kind, and we've had a lot of laughs with them and they're super fun. We are leaving today to go to where are we going? A city. Barcelona. That's where we're going. Have a bit of city life experience and have a look at the architecture and all sorts of lovely stuff in the city. So, how do I feel? So, I'm funemployed. I've got a little pot of cash. Nothing crazy. And I wanted to be super honest about how I'm feeling, because I know this is a first world problem sort of complaint, and I know I'm in a very, a position that I'm very grateful to be in to even be creating this video, but I think it's also important to be super honest about everything in life. So I've been feeling a mix of things. I've been feeling free and very relaxed and taking a lot of time to focus on mindfulness and kind of looking in and self-work and focusing on what I want to do moving forward to make me feel like I'm really working on myself, I suppose. And I haven't been very strict with that, to be honest. Only yesterday I wrote in my journal what I'd like to do on a daily basis as self-practice. We're just sort of easing into it. To be fair, we're only 2 weeks into the trip, maybe a little over that. So there's no rush. But I've also felt a little bit sad, a little bit lonely, a little bit sort of out of place or not knowing what to do with myself, because for as long as I can remember, maybe since being 14 or 16 years old, I've always had a job. I've always had somewhere to be. I've always had, apart from days off, a reason to get up, go, get somewhere, work, earn money. Without that has been an adjustment for sure. So I just think it's interesting to sort of record that and share that because, for a lot of people, I think it might be easier to run off into the sunset and have loads of fun and not worry. But I do worry a lot, and I'm trying not to be led by worry in my life. But it's easier said than done sometimes, and it takes practice to relinquish control and release. So I just want to continue, I think, navigating the void, because I do feel like I am navigating the void still. There's a lot of self-work I need to do. There's a lot of things I'm insecure about. It's quite difficult for me to talk about some things and why I am the way that I am. Everyone's got their own shit going on, whether you want to admit it or not. I'm quite happy to admit that I've got my own shit going on. I'm not a perfect human being. No one is, obviously. Sol is actually helping me with coaching, but we're doing our best to navigate our own lives and our own beings, and also be in a relationship, and we're actually not used to being with each other all day every day. So I think that's also something we're figuring out as well. We like our own space, we like our own time, we like hanging out with other people, we like having different conversations with other people. But I feel like we've had a nice balance of that, where we've been staying the past week with Alessio and his family. That's kept us really rounded, I think. So yeah, I think we're both finding it a bit of a challenge, but we have a lot of fun together, we laugh together, we have a great time together, and I think we're just sort of recognising when we want space and when we don't, and what we need from each other, which is, in my eyes, pretty healthy and positive. I actually created a couples mindfulness activity yesterday for us, which involves some breath work and questions that you ask each other, and just inviting a very honest and open conversation to one another, sort of like a couples check-in, I suppose, which I think is really important on trips like this, just to see that everyone's okay and we're not missing anything, and everyone's sort of as happy as they can be in themselves and as a couple. So yeah, that's sort of what's been happening in the last 2 weeks since we've left the UK. We are staying in a beautiful mountainous area, and I will pop some clips in of said mountains. But yeah, it's really nice being amongst the mountains, and being in nature is just something that's really good for your brain. I think being around textured landscape and seeing snowy peaks in the morning, it's really, really, really nice, and grounding. Being on flat land, something about it fucking sucks. I don't know what. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens on this trip, and this trip is very much about, for me personally, looking inwards and self-discovery, and trying to find out a little bit more about how I want to live in the future, and where I want to live, and what sort of person I am generally, and what I value and what I don't value so much, and the sort of people I want around me, and the lifestyle that I want. And I feel like I am learning things. Honestly, it's been a little bit tough in the self-reflective area. I've cried quite a lot. And Solly has supported me very much when I have cried, and he helps me a lot with asking questions and thinking about things, and I've been journaling, which is actually really nice. But yeah, becoming Funemployed and taking the sort of leap of faith is not easy in so many... It's not easy in different ways, but also it is obviously wonderful not having to think about work. Work takes up way too much time. Like the traditional 9 to 5 takes up way too much of your time and your brain space to think about what else you want to do with your life and things you enjoy. That's what I've realised. And now that I have all this space and time, this is really hurting my arm. I sprained my wrist and sprained my elbow snowboarding, and it's taking a slow recovery. But even holding that mic was painful. But it was fun snowboarding. Please wear wrist guards if you're going to snowboard for the first time. There's a lot of falling. But yeah, now that I have the space and time to think more about what I enjoy and what I would like to do, is actually a little bit sort of overwhelming, but also I feel quite empty at the same time. It's hard to describe, really, because you sort of feel a bit like, oh, where do I start with all of this situation? But do you know what? You just got to lean into it. Trust the universe, trust yourself, trust this is where you're meant to be in this moment, and trust that there is a path and a story that will unfold for you. And just let go. I've been learning to let go of control and what's happening next, and money and how much we're spending, and what's going to happen when, what am I going to do when Sol comes back to work in the UK in springtime, maybe around April? What am I going to do? I'm just going to chill and figure it out. Probably go do a work away. Continue to do YouTube and hope that becomes an income for me / us. And continue trading and trust that I can do those things to the point of being able to survive financially. And then think about bigger picture stuff all at the same time. Mindfulness is a key word for this trip. Which is nice. It's nice to be able to focus on that stuff. So yeah, there is my check-in for navigating my void on our channel. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if any of this resonates with you, you are not alone. Everyone is going through a journey. I think just some people speak about it more than others. And it's okay, either way, that's no problem. But I like talking about it. And also, filming and editing is a really nice creative outlet for me, so I'm going to continue doing it. Doesn't matter if anybody watches it. It's for me. Also, I hope you like my new microphone. It's really cute and fuzzy like a little cat. Also, it's really cool, and it clips onto my top, or I can put it on with a magnet. But yeah, 40 or 50 quid for 2 microphones, little plug-in thing on your phone, charger, little case. Awesome. If you are creating content in any sort of capacity, I suggest getting these microphones, and I will pop a link below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching as always, and I will continue doing Navigating the Void videos with just myself, but I'm not sure on the schedule of that and the frequency that I want to do that. So we'll just see what happens.